Princess Anne's husband made a discovery so unexpected, so explosive, that even some of the most senior figures inside the royal estate were said to be left speechless. Because according to whispers swirling through royal corridors, Sir Timothy Laurence did not find just one collection of controversial documents. He allegedly found a second cache, a second hidden archive. And this time, the names inside were even more shocking. For years, Sir Timothy Laurence was known as the quiet one, the disciplined naval officer, the man who avoided drama while others chased headlines. He never seemed interested in palace politics. He never appeared eager to fight public battles. But something changed. Something happened behind those ancient walls that transformed a man known for silence into someone determined to uncover answers no matter how uncomfortable they might be.
He's gone from being a vilified royal mistress to the woman who will now shape the future of the monarchy, Camilla Parker Bowles.
The story allegedly began weeks after the first discovery sent nervous whispers racing through royal circles. According to palace insiders, Timothy could not shake the feeling that pieces of the puzzle were still missing. Certain dates did not match. Certain names appeared repeatedly before disappearing entirely. Entire sections of correspondence seemed to vanish without explanation. And the more he looked, the stranger everything became. One evening, long after most staff had gone home, Timothy reportedly returned to a little-used storage wing tucked away inside an older section of royal property. This was not the glamorous side of royal life seen in documentaries. This was a forgotten maze of dusty corridors, aging shelves, and locked cabinets that had not been opened in years. What happened next allegedly stunned even him. Behind a wooden panel hidden inside a neglected archive room, Timothy reportedly uncovered a small compartment that should not have existed. It was carefully concealed, deliberately hidden, almost as if someone had gone out of their way to make sure nobody ever found it. Inside were bundles of documents wrapped in protective coverings. And according to the rumors, many of those documents carried references connected directly to Camilla. Not one document, not two, dozens, perhaps more. The atmosphere reportedly changed immediately. People who had previously dismissed Timothy's concerns suddenly became nervous. Meetings were allegedly canceled. Phone calls became shorter. Trusted aides began avoiding certain conversations. The feeling inside royal circles was no longer curiosity. It was fear. Because the second cache allegedly contained something far more dangerous than ordinary paperwork. Connections, timelines, private communications, records that seemed to raise uncomfortable questions about events stretching back more than a decade. Now, nobody knew exactly what Timothy had discovered. That mystery only fueled speculation. Every rumor seemed bigger than the last. Some claimed it involved old financial arrangements. Others whispered about long-forgotten disputes buried during earlier royal transitions. A few even suggested certain names appearing in the files had not been publicly connected before. And that is when the panic reportedly began. According to palace chatter, word of Timothy's discovery reached individuals who desperately wanted the contents to remain hidden. Suddenly, strange requests allegedly started appearing. Documents were requested, access permissions changed, staff were reassigned. Coincidence? Maybe. But in royal gossip circles, almost nobody believed that. The timing felt far too convenient. Meanwhile, Princess Anne reportedly remained remarkably calm throughout the growing storm. Those who know her describe someone who rarely reacts emotionally in public. But insiders claimed she quietly supported Timothy's determination to follow every lead wherever it went. That support mattered, because the deeper he dug, the more resistance he allegedly encountered. Then came the moment that changed everything. Sources claim Timothy discovered references pointing toward an additional location, another hiding place, which meant the second cache might not actually be the final cache. The possibility sent speculation into overdrive. If one hidden archive existed and then another was discovered, how many more could still be waiting? How many secrets remained buried beneath decades of royal history? And perhaps most importantly, who worked so hard to hide them in the first place? By now, the whispers surrounding Camilla were becoming impossible to ignore. Every conversation seemed to circle back to the same question. Why did so many of these mysterious documents allegedly connect back to her name? Was it coincidence? Was it misunderstanding? Or was something much larger beginning to emerge from the shadows? As Timothy reportedly prepared to examine the newest documents more closely, a growing sense of tension spread throughout royal circles. People were watching, waiting, speculating. The situation reportedly became even more explosive behind closed doors, because the second cache was no longer being discussed as a forgotten collection of paperwork. According to whispers spreading among royal observers, it was now being described as a roadmap connecting years of unanswered questions, strange decisions, and relationships that some believed had never been fully explained. The deeper Timothy allegedly examined the material, the more one unsettling pattern seemed to emerge. Certain names appeared again and again. Certain dates seemed to coincide with major turning points inside the royal household. And every time investigators thought they understood the picture, another piece suddenly appeared that changed everything. Rumors soon began circulating that several individuals connected to past palace operations were becoming increasingly uncomfortable. Some reportedly refused to comment. Others allegedly insisted they had no knowledge of the documents at all. But silence often creates more questions than answers, and that silence only made the story grow larger. The public fascination exploded because people were no longer asking whether secrets existed. They were asking how many secrets remained hidden. Meanwhile, Timothy reportedly continued his quiet search with the determination of someone who believed the truth was still incomplete. Unlike many figures drawn into royal controversies, he was not known for dramatic public statements. That made every alleged move he made seem even more significant. People began interpreting his silence as confidence that something bigger was coming. Then came the rumor that truly sent shockwaves through royal gossip circles. According to sources, one folder inside the second cachet allegedly referenced a collection of correspondence that had never appeared in any official archive. The existence of those letters alone would have been enough to generate headlines. But speculation quickly grew that the correspondence might reveal private disagreements involving powerful royal figures from years earlier. Nobody could confirm exactly what was written. Nobody could verify who authored every document. Yet the mystery itself became fuel for endless discussion. Because whenever hidden letters suddenly appear after years of silence, people immediately wonder what somebody wanted forgotten and why. As the pressure mounted, reports of growing tension allegedly spread throughout several royal residences. Conversations became cautious. Staff reportedly watched developments closely. Even routine appearances seemed to attract renewed scrutiny from those looking for clues. Then another twist emerged. Whispers suggested that Timothy had not only discovered documents but also evidence pointing toward missing records that should have existed but no longer could be located. That possibility transformed the entire narrative. Finding hidden files was dramatic enough. Discovering signs that additional material may have vanished entirely was something else altogether. At the center of every conversation remained Camilla. Her name continued appearing in speculation surrounding the discovery, and with each passing day, the rumors became more dramatic. Some believed the documents would ultimately prove insignificant. Others claimed they could trigger uncomfortable questions stretching back 15 years. The truth remained hidden behind locked doors, but uncertainty proved powerful enough on its own. For Timothy, however, the journey was allegedly no longer about one cache, one folder, or one discovery. According to insiders, it had become about understanding the full story. Every recovered document raised new questions. Every answer seemed to uncover another mystery. And somewhere within that growing maze of information, many believed a larger revelation was waiting. As weeks passed, anticipation reached extraordinary levels. Commentators speculated. Observers debated. Supporters and critics argued endlessly over what the hidden material might contain. Yet nobody could ignore one undeniable fact. The second cache changed everything. What began as a quiet search had evolved into one of the most talked about royal mysteries in years. And if the rumors are even partially true, the discovery may represent only the beginning rather than the end. Because according to the most dramatic whispers now circulating through royal circles, Timothy's search has not stopped. Far from it. Insiders claim additional leads remain under review. New locations are allegedly being examined. More records could still surface. And if another collection is discovered, the consequences could be even greater than anything seen so far. That is why many observers believe the real story has not yet been revealed. Not yet. Because somewhere behind palace walls, hidden among decades of history, unanswered questions continue waiting for answers. And until every piece of the puzzle is uncovered, speculation will continue to grow. The mystery deepens, the rumors intensify, and the alleged secrets surrounding Camilla's past remain at the center of a royal storm that shows no sign of fading anytime soon.